A Favonius sword? Who left this here?
Where are we? Rostam?
Lonely
Roland?
warrior,
What's Rostam?
take me
I called it.
to see him.
Rostam's longing. Okay, so I can't press number 2 yet. What is this meant to be? Looks like Call Lapis, but why would it be here? Okay.
On me!
No matter the epoch, the world is awash with corruption and injustice. I have aided the oppressed and righted many wrongs. I have slain sinners and delinquents. I have slaughtered tyrants and demons. But however mighty one's blade, before the great injustice of fate,
Here we have fate again.
a mere mortal can but bow their head.
I don't know what fate
There
we're
is
talking
only
about.
one way to save them.
And Roland has got a sword
Who are you
shoved
really
up his
trying to
ass.
convince?
Right? That's what I mean! This guy's kind of tedious. Oh, we can't fire up because we don't have the spirit and the sword. And that's a bitch. Disappointing me, Varka. I only get 1 use of my E instead of 2.
On me!
Disappointed. Just die, bro. Good lord. It's so much slower when you can only use E once and you don't have the reactions of Pyro. Whoosh.
Is this the fairest shadow?
The title of Boreas must find an heir.
Hi, Ravenwood. Don't remember you, but welcome to the party. Oh, sorry. I thought it was one of the ones where you don't have to collect anything.
The scent that reeks of blood appears to be getting stronger.
Is it just me, or does Varka feel like a very fast runner? I feel like he is hella fast. He's even a fast jogger.
Looks like I can just jump right over these obstacles.
Hold elemental skill to pass the obstacle. Huh?
Try to keep up!
What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh my god, I almost killed him again. Holy shit, bro. What the hell? What?
Ooh.
Did I know he could do this? Did I know he could do this? I don't feel I knew that he could do this. Holy shit, he's awesome. Why didn't I get him last time, guys? When is he gonna when is he gonna be pullable again? Even though we just had him. Y'all gonna bitch about epochs and fate again? No? Okay. Oh, nope, there we go.
No matter the epoch, the world is awash with corruption and injustice.
That's great. Can I tee this sword?
Even the most fearless hero cannot fight what fate has ordained. And even the holiest god cannot escape the shackles that bind them.
Ow!
Lupus Boreas, if you still harbor love for humanity, then you must surely know. There has only ever been one way to save them from injustice.
Surrender to the abyss. Malicious lies!
Good lord. Wait, now we're gonna kill Khanrians? This is so inappropriate. I don't want to kill Khanrians. I think the greatest disservice they did to us as players was to tell us that the healer trolls were Khanrians. I just can't see them the same way anymore, you know?
On me. Stormwind.
Ooh, Rift Hounds. Why not? That's a new one.
Stormwind. Charge.
The big guy disappeared while I did that. Come here, you. Got my fire sword back, damn it. Who are you?
My old friend.
This is not where your path ends. You must continue on.
Well, I wasn't about to turn back. Or were you talking to Boreas? Why did I just teleport backwards?
This wind feels less than welcoming. I'd better take shelter.
Huh? What's that meant to mean? Oh, it doesn't constantly go. Sorry, I thought it went constantly, and I'm like, what do you mean? What do you want me to do? I don't really know where to go after this. I suppose it's the side of the door. Ah, well, I guess the doorway is no more. Can you please stop at some point in time? No? Okay, well, that's unfortunate.
I can't hide from it!
You must deliver it.
Can you go a little faster, buddy? You're a bit slower than I would like. Oh, you're about to go bye-byes.
Your path cannot end here.
Well, 1 down, 2 to go. And there goes our second one.
You draw near.
Come on,
to the
Wandering
heart
Knight.
of the wolf.
Let's go. Come on, buddy. I'm not there yet.
Even if you had an army of 10,000 men, in the end, you must face this fight alone.
Only because you dragged me here by myself, you know?
Lonely warrior.
Schmick.
Step forward.
Oh, hello. How very dramatic.
Is this the heart of the wolf?
Why are there so many pillars? That's Rostam. No, Roland, sorry.
Roland!
After countless bloody battles, trials, tribulations, and hardships, I, with my mortal flesh and blade, attained power to rival that of the gods.
And how'd that work for you?
But you know better than I that a mortal's prime is fleeting. In 5 years, maybe 10, age will snatch your strength. The power you take such pride in will fade to naught, disappearing like dust in the wind. Your fame will be as fleeting as firewood beneath the
I
starry
don't think
sky.
Varka does it for fame.
Lit at dusk,
Just saying.
dead by dawn. Utterly insignificant.
Oh yeah? Be that as it may, the fires that burn down here blaze more brilliantly than the light of 1,000 stars.
Really, bro? We have to do this cycle again? Oh, thank God for that. Oh, thank God. Really?
They blaze for but a moment. 100 years from now, your earthly flame will be long snuffed out. And those you once illuminated will be left cowering in the cold and empty night.
Ha! No. They'll remember me in 100 years, just as I remember all of you from centuries ago. That's the thing about firewood. From the embers of a dying flame, a new fire arises, burning bigger and brighter than ever before.
Is there something I should be doing differently? Because we're going in the exact same cycle. You know? Yep, I've lost him now. Where do you want me to go, game? I don't know. I have no idea. The sequence is overstaying its welcome, though.
A knight's duty is to save others, not demand things from them. How can one call themselves a knight while placing their hopes in generations to come?
Well, as long as I put an end to you here and now, I won't need to rely on anyone else. Now, show yourself, Roland!
Put an end to me? Your body and mind are already at the limit of what they can bear. It is only a matter of time before they yield and crumble. But if this is your final request... I shall do as you wish. Knight of Boreas.
That was cute for like the first set of pillars, and then it went for about 5 times longer than it should have, and it just got very tedious by the end. So what was a nice, cool, dramatic moment where we were getting exposition without just standing still just became tedious. So you lose points for that, Genshin, when I would have gave you points to start off with.
You're not quite how I imagined you. You don't seem half as crazed as the memories contained in the wolf spirit.
Not once have I strayed from the righteous path.
Disagree.
But when I look at you, I do not see a hero capable of slaying dragons. Just a lost soul who has wandered far too long. A shadow of the knight you once were.
I have to ask what Roland's definition of righteous is. Exactly, because in Turning to the Abyss, he's harming many innocents, you know, by taking control of the Wild Hunt and all of that. So that doesn't seem very righteous to me. Harming innocents doesn't seem very chivalric to me. So I'd like to know what his definition is.
I guess we have that much in common. Neither of us are at our peak.
The ray here of Solmari's forces have been defeated. And the Roland you see is but an imperfect image cast by the Abyss. I wield the power that Roland did at his peak, but my heart and mind remain frozen in that blood-stained moment. Therefore, I, in my current form, am flawed. A knight cannot bear their own stagnation.
Okay, doesn't really seem relevant.
After redeeming you from injustice and guiding your surrender to the Abyss, I shall rectify myself and continue to follow the knightly path.
Doesn't feel very knightly to me.
The world out there can bear no more of your torment. Your obsession, clearly, remains exactly as I had imagined. I suppose there's no chance to make you see the light.
No words can make a knight doubt his convictions, no matter how noble they may sound. Neither of us will sway the other, but you have long known this truth.
That's nice. What's the Traveler doing?
Otherwise, why would you pin all your hopes on Boreas' single thought? But now the blade that once housed the wolf spirit has been shattered, and all you hold is a phantom that bears its form. You no longer have the means to change the situation, and no one will come to your rescue. This place shall be your graveyard, lonely warrior.
Huh. Maybe you're partly right. But I think I might just have a shot at a rescue.
What do you mean?
There's only one person's mind I need to change, and it isn't yours. Forgetting where we are? This is the heart of Andreas, god of the North Wind.
Ah, he just needs to convince Andreas. Doesn't seem like he's interested in being convinced.
Andreas, can you hear me? Wake up! You are the great god of the North Wind. How long will you allow yourself to suffer the domination of the Abyss?
If this is your final gambit, I am most disappointed, Knight of Boreas. Grand displays of heartfelt wishes cannot summon miracles.
They kind of can.
This world shows no such mercy to its inhabitants.
It kind of does. We've been doing that for almost 6 years now, sir.
Return. Return to the ley lines.
Yep. It's where Boreas went.
This is my choice. My memory. Is this the answer that I found at my journey's end?
Sure was.
Andreas, at long last, I have delivered your token back into your heart.
A Knight of Boreas. Watch on. This is all that a wolf can hope to do for humankind.
On behalf of all humanity, I thank you, Lord of Wolves.
Now, can I get my pyro back?
Boreas is returning to the ley lines. But why? Your sword is broken. You no longer have the means to bear his soul. Unless... surely not.
Again, I'm going to remind you, even though the plot doesn't seem to care, that I have 3 swords. I'm just going to keep saying it because it's true. I don't know what he did with the other sword. And he had the spirit spread across 2 swords as well because he'd already captured several wolf shard fragment Duverwackers in Nordcry before we arrived on the scene and then gave him the sword from Boreas. So he has 2 swords that have wolf spirits in them, technically speaking, unless he amalgamated them all on one sword. I'm just going to keep pointing that out because, again, the game doesn't seem to care, and I feel like it's a pretty big plot point.
Begging for miracles is a futile endeavor. I know better than that. But a sword is just one kind of vessel. There are other ways to store a soul.
The Dominator of Wolves once bestowed the power of his soul upon his pack, strengthening their hearts and sharpening their claws and fangs.
Unless we're insinuating that Varka didn't have 2 swords to start off with. I was just assuming that he was in his normal kit and he has 2 swords, and we gave him a 3rd sword. So unless that's not true and he only actually had 1 sword, and then we gave him 2 swords, in which case this plot point makes sense. I guess I'm just imagining him as we've always seen him in the game, and he's always had 2 swords in the game to this date. So it would be weird for him to suddenly only have 1 and then me to give him another one for him to have 2. You see my logic here? He has to have already had 2 swords because we've already played as Varka.
Even if it is not my intention, the soul of Lupus Boreas will inevitably ravage, devour, and assimilate a mortal heart. As if human and wolf were being forcefully merged into one being.
If a mortal heart is to bear the soul of a god,
why are you here?
this is a path that cannot be retraced.
Varka doesn't know you.
Yet, I shall not dissuade a knight from
Oh.
embarking on the quest of his own choosing.
Did Roland know you? That would make sense, but not in the form of the captain.
Your heart, your soul, they are collapsing. Now I see.
You were wondering how a lamb could tame the heart of a wolf. Isn't that right? Here's my answer. You get the wolf to swallow the heart.
The wolf spirit within the sword was merely a decoy. The true thoughts and memories were carried within your heart.
That's where I would have put them, to be honest.
To avoid arousing my suspicion, you deliberately allowed Lupus Boreas' soul to assimilate your own, then be devoured by me. But how did you have the strength to fight while bearing such a great burden?
Compared to Lupus Boreas' decision, my sacrifice is nothing.
You have a stubborn will and employed an exceptional strategy. But this is not the way a true knight fights. The choice you have made is a flawed one. Your soul is now merged with that of Andreas. When he fully joins the ley lines, you too will fall. Neither Barbados nor the Traveler will be able to anchor your soul from within the ley lines, let alone rescue you.
Excuse me? So how do you know that I exist? The Travelers never encountered Roland or Andreas. We've only ever met Boreas, and Roland has nothing to do with Boreas. I don't know this guy, he doesn't know me. Why is he calling me by name? He's never met me. Varka's never mentioned me. This is really weird. I don't like it.
You have lost, and so have I. Regrettably, I can no longer offer you salvation.
Well, it's not like you were offering it previously. You were offering death. An end to injustice, or whatever you called it.
May your soul rest in peace with Boreas, lonely warrior.
God, you're so skinny. Look at those twiggy legs.
Haha, lonely. Sorry to disappoint you, but as much as it sounded like the perfect ending for both of us to return to the ley lines together, the fact is that, unlike the true Roland of the past, I still have fine wine and good friends to get back to. They're looking forward to my triumphant return. I'm not ready to accept my fate just yet.
Ding dong! You've got mail!
What?
Until I return, I leave them in your care. The Knights of Favonius will always welcome you.
Oh,
Come
I like
on!
how Rosaria's
Come on, Stat!
helping Razor write the letter. That's so sweet.
Dear Grandmaster,
To Varka. To Varka.
family.
No pig.
Aww.
Caw.
Aww. So these are all the responses to the letters he sent out.
Poetry and letters were humanity's earliest means of expressing their thoughts. Make sure they all get delivered, Outlander who caught the wind.
This is wholesome. It's very sweet.
Grandmaster! Grandmaster! Grandmaster!
Master.
Varka.
Uncle Varka! He's the right to us! For Varka.
The thoughts of others anchor you, reversing the assimilation. Using your connections, relying on outside help. This is not the way of a knight. The Abyss can sustain me no longer. But now, countless souls who died unjustly will emerge to prevent your return. If you believe in your path, then grant them release. Carve your way out through bloodshed. Varka, mightiest knight of Boreas.
This is how it ends. Throw the plan out of the window. Fight my way to victory. Well, that suits me just fine!
I like the way you drag the swords against the stonework. That was cool. Oh shit, we're actually fighting? Dude, I thought you was gonna cutscene it. Yes, fire's back. Back in business.
Keep your promise and return victorious.
Bro, I'm a little busy. I can't pay attention.
You are not alone.
Jane, can you heal me, please? I mean, we're also in easy mode, actually, so it can't be too difficult.
Guide you on your journey home.
I'm going. Okay, easy mode is like super easy. Hey, no, there'll be none of that. Oh, the music. Oh shit, we're timed. Didn't even notice. I was just enjoying the ride. There is a quick way of doing this, because my dude is gonna... That's a fucking domain. Can't climb in a domain.
On me.
God, the glider takes forever to come into effect. Oh, I could have teed. Oh well. Whatever. I'm stuck on a fucking rock. I don't know what T would have accomplished. Yeah, we're so dead, by the way. 25 more seconds? Do I have to fight or can I just go? Because this could take a while. Jean, I need healing.
There's an ice-cold drink with your name on it. Ready when you are.
Don't go dying in a place like this, Varka.
Well, heal me! You're not helping me here. Oh, freaking Jean's gone. This way. Bite. Ah! I didn't mean that literally. Jeez Louise.
Try to keep up!
Yeah. But dude, it's faster to run than it is to glide. Jesus. Oh, I have no stamina whatsoever. Hold up. I'm just getting the shit beaten out of me by hillachers because I have no stamina. Stamina really is the devil of the game, isn't it? Oh, I've missed it all. There we go.
Stormwind! Boreas!
Spread your wings and soar toward a
Jesus,
new
where's the
dawn.
Electro coming from?
Fate's
Razor. That's what it is.
chosen Lubaka.
Up the ante! One final battle!
I'm not ranged. Okay, Barker doesn't care about range. Never mind. I like the shift into the piano piece. Now he's only got one sword. So he lost the other one.
Walk forward and do not look back.
Hi, Andreas. Have fun in the ley lines. You know, Barker, if your swords weren't so large, they wouldn't be so heavy and arduous to
Barker,
carry.
Now, I know the meaning of my name.
After the lengths you've made everyone go for you, you'd better make sure to thank us all properly when you get back.
You know, I have a lot of things to update you on. But they can wait until you're back.
Oh, you actually...
I
was about to say, you don't need me to push anything.
Of returning to the Knights of Favonius. But I trust you will find a way to manage on your own.
Grandmaster, we're all waiting for you.
I'm not doing too bad a job as Grandmaster, am I? I'll take that silence as your approval. Everything you swore to protect with your lives, it's all still here, safe and sound. The Knights of Favonius, Mondstadt, and the oath sworn by every knight. I'll protect them all with my life. And so, I'll deliver that letter on your behalf.
Is this how he gets a second sword? Does he use Roland's? No.
I know it's just a shadow of the real Roland, but if you have the time, could you please read it for him? Rostam and Arundelen, they never forgot you.
I'd still like to know what the Traveler was meant to be doing, because he's like, he has faith in the Traveler and it's all up to her, and then the Traveler does nothing. Venti gave him the letters. That had nothing to do with the Traveler. So what's the Traveler's role in all this?
Yeah. This has been one long expedition.
I still maintain you've been back to Mondstadt. Isn't the point that you're supposed to keep going?
From here on out, I think I'll let the wind lead.
Aww. I'm hiding in the back.
Hey, everyone. It's been a mighty long time. I'm thrilled to see you all again.
Welcome back, Grandmaster.
Here you go. Here's the other sword back.
Yeah. I'm home.
I'm gonna have to assume that was the sword he abandoned originally in favor of the sword I gave him, and then he lost the sword that I gave him, and now I'm giving him back the original sword. That's the only conclusion I can come to. But at least the game remembers that he has 3 swords. Talk to Varka. Aw, he's just chilling here underneath the tree. Aw. That's not F, that's G.
It's been a while since I felt this wind on my face. Just how I remember. So, is there anything you'd like to talk about? Now's your chance before I get dragged off to the office.
About your plan.
The sword was just a decoy. I carried his soul in my own heart. That was the plan I was most certain would work. The second half, though, using everyone's thoughts to guide me back out of the ley lines, I wasn't too sure that would work out.
All jokes aside, what would you have done if the Traveler hadn't been able to separate the wolf spirit from Roland's influence?
Initially, I was planning to have Barbados carry out that step.
Could have worked.
But when I approached him about it, he said there was a much more suitable candidate. The Outlander who caught the wind.
I still don't know when I acquired that title. Is it just in this quest line? It's a bit weird.
Turns out our trust was not misplaced. Thank you.
I still think Venti could have done it, but sure. But what if I'd failed?
Then, I guess we'd have had to get Barbados to send a wind to blow me back home.
Mm-hmm.
But it would have come at a heavy price, and with no guarantee of success. Besides, I'd rather not have him expend that kind of power.
Invoking the power of an Archon.
It's a good question. A glass of the finest dandelion wine, perhaps? No doubt I'd have to pay for it with a secret stash of cash in my office.
I mean, honestly, I think Venti's a bit of a cheap drunk, so I don't think it'd be that hard.
You're dreaming if you think it would have come that cheap.
It's Venti we're talking about here.
It's been a while since I felt this wind on my
expedition.
face. Well, with the shadow of Roland vanquished, the Wild Hunt won't be able to consolidate their forces for the foreseeable future. A few knights will remain on rotation at the Nodcry stronghold, but everyone else will be sent home in waves. Albedo and Durin will come back with the first wave, so you should have the chance to see them again soon.
Literally or just contextually? Probably contextually.
It's been a while since I felt this, my future. Huh. You may already have learned of this from Barbados or the Hexen Circle, but I glimpsed a reflection of the future in Barbarloth's scryglass.
How did you even get that opportunity, by the way? You saw an abyssal calamity in the north, right?
Correct. Although, as things stand now, I believe we may have changed the course of the future, thanks in no small part to you.
It's still not the north.
Still, after I've tied up some loose ends with the Knights of Favonius, I'll need to make another trip back north. There's still a lot of work to be done at the Nodcry stronghold. Besides, the first group of knights who volunteered to stay there have yet to be relieved of their duty. How could I simply abandon them?
Ah, how noble. But be honest, your main reason for going back to Nodcry is so you can dump all your work here on Sheen again, isn't it?
Shameless.
Wait, seriously?
Poor Jane. Aren't you going to say something in your defense? Don't just stand there grinning.
I'm only pulling your leg. You'll be seeing a lot more of me in Mondstadt from now on. It's been a while since I felt... All right, then. I'm gonna stay here and enjoy the breeze for a little longer. For all the wine in the world, there's no feeling as intoxicating as the wind from your hometown after a long time away.
There's more I could read into that and the fact that the wind is venti, but I'm not gonna. Or the wind is Andres, I suppose. Oh, okay. What on earth is that light? Is that from the new land? Yeah, okay. I have no idea what that is. It's bloody bright, whatever the hell it is. Holy... it's going to be a lighthouse, isn't it? Because it's a port. It's probably a lighthouse. That would make the most sense. Okay, well, that is the end of Varka's story quest. As a whole, I did enjoy it. I do feel it got a bit confusing around the particulars of the past nights and who was whom and who was doing what, because it didn't help that two of them, you know, started with... Yeah, I'm already there, bro. Started with RO. That wasn't really great naming conventions. They could have done better than that. I still maintain there are some bits that could have been improved. You know, the pillar thing took too long. It was cool to start off with, but went too long and then lost its awesomeness. I felt like the original Wild Hunts were too underwhelming, and they didn't really utilize that scene as best they could. So small things like that. But as a whole, I think they did justice for Varka.
Thank you for
Since, you know, he's a massive character. you've known about since the beginning of the game. The literal beginning of the game, you know about, you know, the Grandmaster because Jean is the acting Grandmaster and whatnot. So it's nice that we finally get to tie up his particular storyline. It was a nice story, and the ending for him was very wholesome and sweet, and it was beautiful having, you know, all these people still believe in him and trust him and long for him to return back to Mondstadt. It was very sweet. It's very sweet, Varka. So many people care about you. It's beautiful. It really is. But I assume there's no one to talk to post-quest. So that is that, I imagine. So I guess the next thing would be... No, we're not doing that. Would be the new land. Is it Act 9? Or is it a world quest? Oh, okay, I'll have to double check what quest I should be starting to do. Dormant Port, because that's starting in Nogcry, which feels a bit weird, so I don't know that I trust it. But I guess that's like the next thing I have to do. Oh, Never wants to chat again. Never's feeling pretty chatty, isn't she?
All things come to an end.